Hello! Hopefully I can record this video because I am rendering a 2 hours long bilateral run in the meantime. Let's do some challenges in the meantime. It is I, Porcy, and this is the Binding of Isaac. Alright, this one. This one is funny. I'm a bit mad because I was very excited to put out this video. Well, you know, by the time this video will be out, I guess that will be out. But it's a WOD that I did on stream where I tried a Baron run and I got to like E47, which is like, you know, a big number. And I was like, damn, I even created like a custom thumbnail for it and stuff that's like, you know, it's a pretty good run. It deserves the custom thumbnail. And guess what? Premiere Pro did not render it correctly, and I was confused. Holy! I was confused because I couldn't upload it to YouTube, but it didn't say why. It just said that, oh, the process of the video failed, and I was like, you know, it's YouTube being YouTube. Google not really understanding software development, or like, you know, you get the idea. Google has done some weird stuff and still do to this day. But now I tried again, and for a fuck ton of time, I can probably say of course. For a long time it still didn't do anything, so I was like, I'm gonna check if I can actually play the video file, and it works till the middle. Not after that though, and I'm so mad because, you know, my computer is a bit outdated and it takes time to actually get to the point where I can upload the video, like, you know, till it's rendered. Like right now, for your curiosity, it says 43 minutes. So I'm gonna play Isaac for 43 minutes. I decided, well, this is nice, but no value from me, sadly. So yeah, otherwise I'm fine. It's still Sunday. Sunday is such an awkward day for me, man, because like from Monday to Friday you have like stuff to do, right? And then on Saturday I still have stuff to do. And by stuff, you know, I mean this hobby where I'm like, you know, I draw, I you know, do some videos maybe, or just rest, you know, like you don't have to do work 24/7. But like you get the idea. There's like things you can do, and when it's Sunday, it's not that there are no things to do. It's more of the fact that it's kind of awkward to do anything because, or like at least for me personally, because I don't necessarily want to work because tomorrow it will be Monday anyway, and I will like, you know, work for 5 days in a row. Well, work or like, you know, go to college. But I also like don't wanna necessarily take a rest completely because that also just feels like a waste of time. So I don't know. In the end, I kind of just don't do anything, I guess. And just feel bad for it. Like I guess that's what I'm trying to do. I don't think that's required for us. We can look into the first room though. Like maybe do a little bit of work, maybe like, you know, rest too, but ultimately don't feel bad about either of those options. So let me bring my cup of water closer, or glass of water. Don't really feel bad if I work or if I take a rest because, you know, like after working 5 days a week, you somewhat deserve a little bit of rest. And it's completely fine if I just want to do some work today. And by work again, I mean like, you know, rendering videos and drawing and stuff. Like they are not really work, but you get the idea what I'm trying to say. Okay. Conjuring would be very funny, so I will try to get it. Like, you know, this is my hobby. Well, first things first, I don't get money for it, so, you know, it would be stupid to call it a job in the first place. But second thing second, it is just something I enjoy doing in my free time, and there we go, we got the Yera. I just enjoy doing this in my free time. Cursed Dido, imagine. It's not really something that you know, I do because I have to do, really. It's like if I wanted to stop, I could just say no, goodbye, but you know, I got to the self-esteem where I want to do it, and because of that I'm doing it, right? That's what matters, at least, I think. And that's why I know that, you know, like, I guess this is somewhat proof. Okay, I guess, like, this is somewhat proof. Who then fucker blew up so fast? What the hell? Actually, let's take this. So I think that's like proof that I actually care about this. I want to do this because even though I don't really gain any benefit from it, like, yeah, it feels nice when I get like a like on the video. Like, don't get me wrong, and it feels good when you know, someone watches my streams and stuff, but in the end, you know, I don't really get like, you know, anything else. I guess physical is what I'm trying to say, right? Except my own pleasure, the whole deal. And that's enough for me to do it, right? Because if I think about it, what else would I do right now? Like, yeah, sure, I could like do another hobby, or you know, like start going to the gym, maybe something like that. Like, of course, those are options, but otherwise I would probably just like rot in bed. Just stuff here, and by, you know, it I mean like making videos slash streaming slash drawing. Like, you know, if I didn't do those, I would just I don't know, watch lots of series, which is fine. Like, you know, if that's your hobby, then go for it. But me personally realized about myself that for me, I need a hobby, or like need something where I have like results of creating something with that hobby, right? So with like a video, I'm like, you know, hey, I made an entertaining product, maybe. With the stream, you know, same thing. And with drawing, you know, it's a proof of improving skill, improving art, stuff like that. And if I don't have those, if I don't have a hobby like that, I kind of feel more empty or more lost, or at least that's like what I remember. Before I started doing art, where I was just like, you know, it's fun to like play Celeste all day by myself, for myself, but it's kind of like, you know, I feel like I could be doing something useful. And maybe it's like, ooh, okay, maybe it's some perfectionism again, maybe it's some I don't know, what is it called? Performance anxiety. Holy, imagine though. We also have the paperclip, mind you, so this is huge. So I'm not necessarily denying that, but I think it's like a positive thing about even perfectionism, where at least I have the motivation to do something useful. Or like that, you know, what I think it's useful, or more useful. You get the idea. What? Oh, there it is. Oh, I was like, you know, I did not see the shop before. I was a bit confused. I don't think we need that. I'll just stay with Hiera. So yeah, like for example, if my hobby was, I don't know, like playing soccer, if it was just like going to the park and like shoot the ball against the net, I wouldn't say, I don't want to say I wouldn't enjoy it. I would enjoy it for the moment, and maybe I would, like, you know, think about the benefits that, you know, I feel happier, my body is getting stronger, I'm relieving stress, like, you know, I would like have those positive. I actually have to check if positivism is like a word in English or if I'm just trying to say something that's not even real. Positivism. Positivism? Not really what I wanna say. Positivum gruppen. Is it a word in Polish? I guess. How do you say positive thing in English? I'm sorry, but this has been, because this is a word in Hungarian. Positivum. How do you say this in English? I guess why Google Translate is translating this very one harder. Positive? That's the positive about it? I guess that makes sense. So yeah, that's like, you know, I would find the positives about it and I would like maybe not feel that bad about myself. But if I was doing professional football, well, not professional football, but like, you know, if there was like an actual team where I'm playing in as like a weekend activity, I would probably feel like more motivated to do it, I think. Like I go to trivia nights, right? Well, if you don't know, sometimes I go to trivia nights, and I wanted to say that, you know what? Fuck you. You took like 7 keys, I think. And those are fun to me because I keep learning stuff about the world, and it also just feels good to like know an answer to something and be like, hey, I feel smart. Now imagine if we picked up Cursed Dido, it would have been horrendous. Don't even think about it. So I feel useful about that too. I don't know. It's weird, I guess. I don't know if what I'm trying to say necessarily makes sense, but I feel that it's somewhat logical. And you know, I love like watching series too. Like I want to watch Severance. I watch many series in the past. This is good. And I do want to watch more. You know, still play video games and stuff. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that watching films is bad or anything. I'm just saying that I feel better about myself if I have something to do that I think provides value to myself personally. But again, that might just be my, you know, performance anxiety or something, so, you know, might not even be something to put many thoughts into, because you as a person probably work differently or something. Let's see what's up here. For me? I can try blowing these two up at the same time. Just a free bomb. I'm thinking though, what else would I do? if I wasn't doing this though. Like, you know, I said that I would rot in bed, and I do think that's like what I would do. I would just play, or like this is what I did like a month ago, I guess, when I wasn't drawing, or like 2 months ago. I was just playing Marvel Rivals and watching some YouTube videos, which is fine. Like, I wouldn't say it was necessarily a bad time I had, but I did feel that, you know, whatever I'm doing, I'm not really improving. Maybe if I watch a video that's, you know, that's, how do I say this? Let's look in here first. No. Like, maybe if I watch a video that, you know, this is how the chocolate is made or something that, you know, has some scientific fact to it. Or, you know, like a daily video or daily news video or something where I learn about what's happening in the world, even though I try not to pay attention to that anymore, because I did get to the point where I'm like, this is just worrying and not really something to look after anymore or look into anymore. Nice. What else? Yeah. I mean, you know, if I watch those videos, I feel somewhat, then I'm doing at least something useful, like I put some culture into it. If I watch a Northern Lion video, I still feel somewhat, you know, relaxed, of course, again. Don't get it twisted. Ooh. But... And I feel that I'm, like, my funny bone is growing or something, if that makes sense. But... I don't really feel I'm spending that time. Maybe it's not Northern Lion who is the problem, or like I don't think he's the problem. It's maybe more just, you know, doing Marvel Rivals in the meantime. Like if I was washing the dishes while listening to Northern Lion, I would be like, this is awesome. I'm enjoying myself. You know, I'm not even gonna go to the store, man. Like, they just have to kill Mom's feet. Like, we shouldn't put too much effort into this, I think. It would be nice if you died, though. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just use the arrow here, too. Imagine if that was 2 items, though. Let's see. This is certainly nice, actually. This we will have some defense against tears. Also, like, I think what makes these challenges so easy, besides, you know, only needing to kill Mom's feet, is the fact, holy, my speed sucks though. The fact that you play on normal mode, I think, in this, not hard mode. Haven't fought Krampus this much in this save file before, it's so funny. There we go. That's actually a pretty good item for me. Alright, let me see. Plus, I guess the other thing is that I do hope that eventually I can have some or like that the you know, streaming and video making and even art will help me to have more of a financial safety. But here's the sad thing about this, I guess. I love doing what I'm doing right now. I don't care about the Joker. I love doing what I'm doing right now, and yeah, sure, you can have the mentality that's like, oh hey, I'm doing what I love, and I might even get money for it. That's huge. But at the same time, it's kinda like, I don't know, it feels weird to monetize something you enjoy doing. At least for me, it's a weird thought. Because I don't want to... I guess I don't want that to be like my main motivation in the end. Goathead is surely something to get at the end, in the end. Those are fine items, actually. Alright, let's do the next challenge. This is gonna be... Aegis. Ava's, close. Actually, I don't know which one is which. Darkness Falls. This is a very funny challenge. Because oh, you have to kill Satan, though. Oh my. Because in this challenge, you are just strong. And that's the challenge. Well, you know, you don't have item rooms or something, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Now, let's see. I'm so fast. Holy. I guess they just wanted to show off again. It's like how items work now or something. I don't actually know what's the point of this challenge, but I think it's something like that. That like, hey, remember these items from the first game? They are here now, feeling gold yet. Check this out. They don't teach you this at Isaac school. Also, pay attention again to not talk very fast. Huge. Because you're gonna be inaudible. There we go. So yeah, I think it's somewhat sad that maybe I'm afraid of something that won't happen though. And you know, you can take this. Actually, that's fine. You can take it as a, as you know, I might just never be able to get money from this really, or as you know, even though if I get money from it, I'd just, you know, not. My main motivation will not be the money, because I know I don't want to do it for the money. I want to do it for the enjoyment, but I don't know. I guess what makes me afraid is seeing those people who, you know, have like a humble beginning or something, and then they turn into I don't want to say a monster, but someone who goes against their own ideas and word, basically. I want it to open. Okay, huge. Imagine if I had one bomb. Wait, I can just wait till you kill them. Huge, we are a great team. We are Team Fortress too. Let's min-max a bit. Huge. So yeah, I don't know. There is like, okay, let me take a sip. I think, okay, every human has a fear of death. Range up is actually huge. Where you learn something about yourself that, or that you become something that you like opposed of, or don't find morally positive. It's just, you know, some people can push it down, and that's how you get many people who, you know, even though they're part, like, what I'm trying to say is, you know, they don't have morals really at the point, because they can just push it down to the ground. And also, you know, some people can like try to fight it, but it may come up and up again, and then some people just don't really want to fight it. And I want to believe that I'm the type of person who puts his heart first, even if makes mistakes. Like, you know, we're still human in the end, but you know, I wouldn't, like, I don't see myself doing, I don't even know what content is popular right now, but Yeah, sure. Honestly, if you go to Satan, I might just want to go for the angel deals. But I don't see myself be like, you know, hey, I'm gonna like scam a fuck ton of people, so, you know, I have money, or hey, I'm gonna spew propaganda of anything, just so I'm in the news or something, right? Like, I wanna believe that I'm not gonna be a slave to money and popularity. What do you even do? Oh, isn't this already the challenge though? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah. Then who knows? But like, even if that happens, the great thing about the internet is that like 3 years later, I'm gonna be the next hawk to a girl who keeps scamming people with cryptocurrency every 3 months. You can just pull this video up and spam me with it, and then maybe I will be like, oh yeah, I am a total piece of shit now, and I want to change that. Or who knows? Hopefully, I will um, stay on the right side of morality, because I don't know. This is a weird thing again. I think about me, and I don't know if it's even necessarily right or wrong, but I do want to believe that um, morality is more important to me than money and power and fame and stuff. And what I wanted to say with this actually, um, I wanted to say something with that phrase where you know, that's what's important to me and not fame. But what I just wanted to say with the whole thing is that even if something changes, even if like I actually have the opportunity to grow an audience or something, I will still stay the same, and it's not just, you know, me pushing down some evil feelings or um, you know, like I want to believe I'm not manipulating, but I think if I was manipulating, then I necessarily wouldn't talk about manipulating or something, right? Like, I don't know. I guess I should just trust myself that I am doing the right thing. I know, like, when I had a lower self-esteem, I was always worried of this feeling that, oh, I'm only doing things because I, like, want to manipulate people. Like, you know, I'm only kind to this person because, I don't know, you know, they talk to me and I don't want to lose them or something, and because of that I manipulate them to talk to me, and you know those things, right? Um, if you have low self-esteem, I think you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I don't know how much of a normal thought this is, because if you are, well, if you have a normal, like, development, and if you are going to therapy, you will probably realize that, you know, being a friend to someone means that you basically, like, you know, give something to each other. Like, hey, I'm talking to this person because he's kind to me, and then I will, you know, be kind to them in exchange, right? Like, it's not gonna be something that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna manipulate this person to talk to me by being kind. Like, that doesn't really make sense. um how do you do this room? Weird. Like, if it was that I'm gonna be kind to this person so he gives me money, now I would say that's manipulating for sure. Don't get me wrong. Um, But yeah, I don't think what I'm doing is any of that, hopefully. Then again, I might be wrong. I'm like, I don't know, I just always have this fear of myself. But I guess it's just again like some childhood memories where it turns out that I'm like the next uh, horrendous dictator of Earth or something. Because when I was in like second grade, someone told me that I'm a poo-poo head, and I was very sensitive, and I took that to the heart. And to this day, I'm now like, what if they are right? Something like that, at least. It's weird. Imagine though if we got any fucking cards here. Holy ghost baby. Whatever. And it just popped to me to get a free item for no reason. HP is nice. We actually have enough keys for now. I actually don't quite... Okay. Just use it once. I actually don't know where... Oh, you are great though, what the fuck? Not with this character, but you are good, by the way. I don't actually know where this feeling slash fear of mine comes in. I genuinely think it's gotta be something. I was a kid and then I was told that, oh my god, you are such a horrible person because you are a kid and you don't really understand consequences or something, and I like took that to the heart because I went to bed at not 8 p.m. but 9 p.m. or something. You get the idea. I don't think like this is what happened exactly, but like something on this level, because you know, children take lots of things seriously. I remember. I'm gonna take the pill. Fuck. And I would fucking do it again. Like I remember as a kid, I was SpongeBob, and then I think Squidward said to SpongeBob that you are stupid, and I almost had like a mental breakdown because he said a slur at SpongeBob. And I told my mom that I can't believe Squidward told um, SpongeBob the H word. Same thing happened when my... This was in first grade, mind you, so this is a bit insane. How do you do this, Shumai? I just don't get it. No, I have no idea. Same thing happened when... I don't know how, mind you. This was in first grade, but my classmates started saying pussy. I assume that just happens when you are a kid. You just learn words from your parents, and those words sound funny because you are not meant to say them. And that's one thing, but I also knew what pussy was back then, mostly probably because I asked them what pussy is. And then I told my mom that, like, oh my god, my classmates are saying this one word and it's very rude. Street items called, they want their... the street department called, they want their items back. So yeah, and you know, if like you understand what type of a kid I was, I guess, and if you put that together with the fact that maybe once I was told that I'm the worst person ever, I took that to the heart. Allegedly. So yeah, again... Wait, did I type this word in wrong? Oh no. Is a video going on? No, it just says positive, alright. So yeah, I just hope that, you know, if I happen to, I mean, for this gameplay, I hope not, but if it ever happens um, to get money from this, I will take the chance. Like, yeah, I I need the money. Like, I'm not talking about like, yes, it would be so nice to, um, you know, buy Nintendo Switches every day or something. I'm talking about, hey, it would be nice to not die of starvation, maybe. uh, like I need this money eventually. Not right away, but when I will turn 25, bad things will happen to me. And by the time I will like lose 1/3 of my income, basically, which is the opposite of huge. And for that reason, I wouldn't mind to get money from it. And I believe in myself that I'm not gonna be someone who only does this for the money. Even if it becomes like, you know, this is just like dreaming. But like, even if it like becomes my actual job, my actual, you know, thing to do to earn more money. Even then, I hope my main motivator won't be that, hey, I get money for this, but my main motivator will be that I enjoy doing this. Because with programming right now, I like programming, but I hate my current workplace, as, as I've probably said a million times. Or you could put the 1+1 together. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if I could do something else. I mean, if I finally got an intern job where it's not required to have 5 years of fucking experiment to make it work, that would be also huge. But apparently, for an intern job, you already have to have work experience, which makes no sense to me, because what is your first job then? You just go to a random company and say like, hey, can I work for free here? Like, what are you meant to do? I genuinely don't get it. Like, I'm at the point where I want to talk to like CEOs and HR and honestly everyone who works at the company slash, um, you know, believes in the system. That how am I supposed to get my first work experience if I already need work experience for the most basic job? And I already have it too, mind you. It's just, you know, not with a team. It's just me alone doing all this shit. If anything, I think that would, like, genuinely worth more, right? Because I'm doing all this shit alone that usually is done by a whole ass team. But people are not ready for that conversation. I'm not afraid of y'all. There we go. Oh, right. I forgot. I genuinely don't understand. And, you know, people are like, oh, wow, Gen Z doesn't want to work and Gen Z wants to be influencers and stuff. Yeah, because at least, like, we got to the point where being an influencer makes more sense than getting a degree and getting a job, mind you. Like, we are at the point where launching a TikTok channel seems more doable than we might actually. Let's buy this. Why not? This is not bad. We might do this, right? No. Absolutely not. Like 20 years ago, you know, it was like, oh, hey, get a degree in IT or engineering, you get 5 billion jobs. Microsoft will begging you on their knees to hire you because, you know, there are like 5 engineers in the whole world. Now, even with fucking IT, it's like feels impossible to get an actual job in the beginning. And being funny on TikTok, and by being funny, I mean just copying the same 5 videos over and over again, can actually like get you alive. Like you can like start promoting shit and whatever, and I understand that people want to do that instead of job hunting and doing college and going to like random ass work events and yada yada yada. And then even though you are a good like workforce, or even though you like do a great job, they still might be like, hey, we're gonna fire you because our CEO wants 2% more profit. And I don't even want to talk about like you know change the system or something. Like, I don't want to go into the political discussion of all this, but I understand why everybody is mad in my generation, including me. Shit is infuriating. Now, the dummy job, though, is pretty huge. I wanted to shoot those poops. It's okay. We probably don't have to, right? Those poop probably don't have, like, brimstone in them or something. There we go. Holy, it's greed, man. Amazing, more money. Also tinted rock. So yeah, I understand this frustration, and I also experience this frustration. And I can't even imagine what's gonna be 15 years later. Like, what Gen Alpha is gonna do. They're like, oh yeah, I have 5 degrees, but I still didn't get the intern job because the other guy had 6 degrees. Like, be serious. Oh, I didn't want to do that actually. Imagine though the Guppy Dream. The Guppy Dream lives on. Dreamer! Dreamer! My instance died. You died. I guess Little Horn is okay too, or whatever. The dummy job though. Don't take my school bone. Please don't take my heart. Please don't take my heart. Know that Kendrick Lamar song? I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling. Great song. Please don't kill my vibe. Oh man. So yeah. And it's like I don't even want to be an influencer because like chill, chill. Like I guess on a level, or like don't get it twisted, if you like became an internet celebrity, they basically just call you an influencer at this point. But I honestly just wanna play games. Like I don't care about advertising Great Shadow Legends or anything. If like if it's a I was always thinking about this, like that maybe if there was a game or there was a product where I'm like, this is actually good. Like hold on. Hold on. I can surely think of something that's being advertised and is not a scam. Audible, the audiobook software, that looks legit, I think. Like if they asked me that like, hey, do you want to advertise it? I would be like, sure. I would even like love to use that honestly, because I again like that sounds like something that's made for me, where I can improve my vocab, for example, or like just listen to great books, increase my brain mass or whatever while I'm sleeping or like jogging or something. That sounds like a great software to advertise. But like Raid Shadow Legends, if they like pay me like $10 billion, I would be like, you know what, sure, let's do it. But otherwise, I think I would just, you know, pass. Or, you know, would make it obvious that, hey, I don't recommend this product and I'm actually only doing this for the money. Because here's the funny thing. In my brain, I think it's somewhat wrong when you only do something for the money when you started doing it as a hobby or like as a passion project or something. But it's completely fine if they like offer you that, like, hey, can you mention our game for 2 minutes and then we pay you $5,000. I'm like, you know what? Sure. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Well, it depends, I guess. If they want to, if they want me to say that like this is the best game of like 2025, I will be like, chill for a second, okay? So we are like not advertising GTA 6 here. We are advertising fucking gacha phone game where the whole point is that people put their credit card info into the game and then you can charge them either every month or just like, you know, oh, you need 1% more money, buy loot box or some shit. Like, you get the idea. Actually, I never played Raid Shadow Legends, so I wouldn't know what's in the game, but I asked the question, who the fuck did? Oh man. This spear though, oh man. Saved run. I mean, we're gonna win. Eventually. Once we find the boss room. So yeah, I don't know what to think about like money and motivation and how to... or what to advertise, I guess. Like, you know, it's very funny to me when it's a bald guy and then they are advertising like, you know, a shampoo, for example. That's like, yeah, you surely know, man. And I trust you with my life that you know what you're talking about. Or like, you know, the guy with the thickest, longest beard of all time, and then they are like, oh, I'm using this shaver, a razor, sorry. I'm using this razor to shave my beard every day. This is the best. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't want to do that. Again, except if they like give me a fuck ton of money and if I can somehow make sure that my community knows that I'm not actually recommending this product. I'm not trying to scam people. I don't want to scam people with this. They just offered me lots of money and I want to use that money for better reasons than they do. I don't know, that there might be some question of egoism or narcissism there, but I think it's justifiable. I don't know. Well, at least this was an easy challenge. Woo! Never mind, we might still die. Everybody, stay excited. I might still throw the run. So close. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, click the like button. And follow and do the other things. And see you in the next one. Bye!